Hey everybody, Rachel Tiede here with a look at your evening update on this Friday. Obviously, there's been a lot of news happening today. We've had team coverage on the Roe v. Wade overturn all day today. More coming on News Channel 13 live at 9 and 11. We also have an update to breaking news situation that we first brought you on News Channel 13 live at 11 last night. So, of course, we start with the biggest news of the day today, the rollback of Roe v. Wade. Some folks are thrilled about this. Others are very upset about this. New Yorkers, as of right now, can still get abortions. Many in other states, though, cannot. This comes after nearly 50 years of federal protections for abortions. Others also worry about what this means for other rights and potential rollbacks of those, like gay marriage and the right to contraception. Those were rights that Justice Clarence Thomas said in his opinion in this rollback today, that things that he wants to go after next. We're hearing from many lawmakers and everyday people after today's news, and you'll hear from many more of them tonight on News Channel 13 live at 9. I also mentioned that breaking news that we were following. You might remember this story. Michael Green was somebody who police were looking for, and we learned that Michael Green had his bail bondsman on the phone while he was on the run. So Green was on the run for almost 2 weeks after leaving court before his verdict was read. He was convicted of attempted murder and weapons charges. We now know that Green called his bondsman after reading a News Channel 13 article. His bondsman, Jay Bernardo, was quoted in that article about this case. So during their conversation, Bernardo said that he was entertaining the idea of turning himself in, that Green was entertaining that idea. So Bernardo gave him some advice, saying that he should turn himself in and get an appeals lawyer. Ultimately, instead, there was a 5-hour standoff in Orlando, Florida, ultimately ending with a self-inflicted gunshot wound, Green dying by suicide. So we are covering a lot of news today. Like I said, those are our top two stories, but of course the weather is also a major story, and we have some heat heading our way for the weekend. So I'm going to bring in first morning meteorologist Reid Kisselback. And Reid, we talked a lot about the extreme heat that other parts of the country are seeing. We're not going to be seeing something that extensive, right?
No, we're not going to get anything super extensive, Rachel, that we usually get for like out in the Midwest kind of thing. For us, it's just when we hit in the 90s or come close to 90, that's a pretty big deal in our area. And that's what we're looking at heading towards the weekend. You already noticed it today, too. Today's high was 86 degrees. Outside right now, the CDPHP first warning came in Amsterdam, 76, looking like we're going to have a beautiful sunset for the night tonight as well. Temperature change within the last 24 hours from now to 24 hours ago. You can see we're already averaging about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. It's a good indication of what's coming our way for this weekend. The first warning live to off the radar, dry conditions across the region. We have high pressure building in, and that's going to allow for that warmer, hot, and a little bit more humid air to push into our region tomorrow. So our forecast for the day tomorrow, plenty of sunshine expected. That's going to play a pretty big role by noontime, already up into the low 80s. And highs for the day, many spots hitting the upper 80s. A couple spots might even have the potential to actually hit that 90-degree margin for the day tomorrow. And, of course, with that, when you hit 90, you will need to know how humid exactly is it going to be. Sitting in the 60s through the course of the day. So it'll be hot. It'll be humid. It'll have that sticky kind of muggy feel stay with you through the course of the day. So make sure, too, if you are exercising tomorrow or you have to do any yard work outside, go for it either earlier in the day or later in the day after peak heating of sunshine for us here. And if you are going to be out for an extended period of time, make sure you're finding a way to stay cool and having some extra water with you as well. Tonight, 60, mostly clear and pleasant. Tomorrow, we are looking again, mostly sunny, very warm and humid, highs in the upper 80s. And your 7-day planner, that trend stays into Sunday as well. 92 for the high Sunday. Monday, scattered showers and thunderstorms in the morning will dry out. That'll cool us back down to just below average for this time of year. That's 82. But you notice we climb right back above that by the time we get towards the end of next week, Rachel.
Okay, that mugginess plus that heat, no fun, and potentially something to be wary of. Coming up tonight at 9 and 11, I should mention, we're going to be talking about the cooling stations and where you can go if you need to find a place to cool down. You don't have access to AC, maybe, which some people don't have AC. So always a good thing to keep in mind. Well, Reid, thank you so much. Obviously, lots to talk about tonight. Tonight on News Channel 13, 9 and 11, covering the Roe v. Wade rollback. That is the biggest thing that we're talking about tonight. Continued team coverage from our afternoon broadcasts. Jonathan Hunter is at a rally tonight, and you'll hear from him, the people he's interviewing live. You'll hear from people who are both for this rollback, people who are against the rollback, and they're also following the breaking news from Michael Green, the fugitive who was on the loose, on the run for 2 weeks after running from the courtroom before hearing his verdict after being convicted of attempted murder and weapons charges. So lots to talk about tonight on News Channel 13, 9, and 11. In the meantime, I hope everybody has a great weekend, a great evening, and I'll see you tonight.